I was subjecting myself to another daily dose of bullshit from the BBC this morning, 24th of March. And this is them, I'm not going to use the word celebrating, but regaling the anniversary of how long the war has been going on. So let's just listen to the studio, what she's got to say first, before she speaks to her man.
Well, let's go live to Kyiv now and talk to our correspondent, James Waterhouse. Morning, James. Really good to see you, as ever. I'm just interested to know what your assessment is at this point, a month into this war.
Right, so she's told you it's 1 month in, 24th of February, and we're now 24th of March. So let's hear what he's got to say. Sorry about this.
Well, Sally, I think it was an invasion that took just about everyone by surprise. We have to remember.
What do you think we've got to remember from the man on the ground? Now, what we've seen so far, any alleged imagery of war is only getting shown pictures and reports from the east of Ukraine. That's anything even half resembles a war zone. So that's all imagery we see is from the east of Ukraine. So let's just hear what the boy in Ukraine, the BBC man, let's just hear what he says we've got to remember.
We have to remember there was 8 years of war to that point. There was fighting in the east of Ukraine. But this is an... We have to remember there was 8 years of war to that point. There was fighting in the east of Ukraine. But this is an... We have to remember there was 8 years of war to that point. There was fighting in the east of Ukraine.
So there you go, you've got it there. What we've got to remember is that there was 8 years of war in the east of Ukraine, yet we've only had it rammed down our throats for 1 month.
But this is an... We have to remember there was 8 years of war to that point. There was fighting in the east of Ukraine. But this is an... We have to remember there was 8 years of war to that point. There was fighting in the east of Ukraine.
Where was the BBC reporting that for the last 8 years then?
We have to remember there was